This is really, really tragic. Can you imagine a Nigerian priest shoots two boys dead for firing knockouts on New Year's Day? Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. A Catholic priest, Reverend Father Joseph Ehinaya of St. Columba's Catholic Church, Obodo, Amaimo, has allegedly shot and killed two people in Obodo, Amaimo, in Ikeduru local government area of Imo State for setting knockouts on New Year's Eve day. According to an ex-user, Okechukwu Igboke Uzo, the incident happened on Tuesday night at about 10:45 p.m. before New Year Day. Sharing the footage from the incident, Uzo disclosed that the Reverend Father used cartridge gun on the boys. The post reads, and I quote, "The parish priest of St. Columba's Catholic, Amaimo, Ikeduru, gunned down three boys for shooting knockouts around church premises on New Year Day celebration. Reverend Father used cartridge gun on boys' church, Alaki, Mass, Edie, Aru." Newsroom Nigeria understands that Father Joseph Ehinaya has, however, been arrested, the police confirms. Speaking about the development, Imo Police spokesman Henry Okoye on Thursday said the priest has been arrested and the body of a boy has been recovered and deposited at Ata Ikeduru mortuary. Okoye added that a detailed investigation has been initiated to ascertain the remote facts surrounding the accident. The police investigation is expected to shed more light on the events leading up to the incident, it said. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. What do you guys think happened? Because it is very difficult to believe that, just by the mere fact that these young boys are trying to have fun, shooting knockouts. Imo State is not the only place where children shoot knockouts, especially on New Year's Eve. On Christmas Day, New Year's Eve. Even in Lagos, people have been shooting knockouts for the past 2 months. People have been shooting knockouts since November. So you would not say that because these two boys are trying to have fun, by shooting knockouts, this priest then, took his gun and shot them. If not, it could be spiritual. If it's just the way I just expressed it, it means that it is not ordinary, because I don't think any sane man would just pick up his gun and shoot young boys who are just catching fun, shooting knockouts, if they are not shooting the knockouts at you. And number two, the second thing might be these young boys. There are some of these young boys. They also want to have fun by shooting knockouts at people, to scare people away during this period. Even as at that, if that is also the case, I do not think that a right-thinking person would now take his gun. And the most logical thing that can, come to the person's mind would be, let me shoot these people, for throwing knockout at me or for using knockout to scare me. It doesn't make sense. That is if it is not spiritual. That is if, we're Africans now. We're Africans. We're Africans. Anything can happen. But another scenario that might be the cause is, maybe these young boys are not actually using the knockout to have fun. Maybe they wanted to kidnap this pastor, and he felt that he should, do something before it goes out of hand. That might just be it. That these people that we are referring to as young boys were trying to kidnap the priest, and he took actions in his own hands, and then he shot the boy. That might just be it. But you all, let me have your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think happened? Out of all these three scenarios, because I listed three scenarios that might happen, if you think that these scenarios did not match what could have happened, let me know in the comment section and, draw out your own scenario. Let's discuss about it in the comment section in short. Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Kasim says, wonder shall never end. Now, so my brother, wonder shall never end in Nigeria. Sabo Abdullahi says, who gave him the authority to use the gun? He should be tried and killed. Chima says, how do you get the gun? That is another question, a very important one at that. How did the priest get the gun? Because, owning firearms in Nigeria is not legal. It's not legal, though we see Fulani headsmen carrying gun about these days, but it's still not legal. I don't think that any private person, if you are not a law enforcement officer, you should not be carrying gun. Ifeanyi Chukwu Obaji says, an insane man cannot go to any gatherings in Imo State for now and begin to use fireworks. Nowadays, fight is no longer left for God alone. Individuals have started doing something. Chuks Onwafo says, if some of you know what is going on in Imo State, you will not reply this way, honestly. Okay. When you have security challenges in a city, knockout is not allowed. You may mistake knockout as gun or gun as knockout. The man wanted to defend himself from bad security in Imo State. Why most of the kids go to church premises to blow bangs? What was their plan? Who sent them to confuse the father from banger to gun? This is another logical reasoning, because Imo State is one of those states that has insecurity issues, and we all have heard different stories about what is happening in the southeastern part of the country. Insecurity everywhere, and these days people are trying to protect themselves and their families. So people are owning guns, are having guns on standby so that, when there is anything happening, they can protect themselves. And sometimes banger can sound like gunshots sometimes. Not even sometimes. It sounds like gunshot. It is easy for people to mistake it. So probably the priest felt like it was gun, and these kids, like I said, they want to use a banger to scare people away. In fact, immediately it's 12 o'clock in the church premises like this, you will start hearing banger. Some mad people will even throw banger in the church while the service is still ongoing. That is how extreme these young boys can go. Probably the priest felt like it was gun that it was hearing and did not know that it was banger. And he decided to draw out his gun and use it. Ehia Nacho says, please don't blame the Reverend Father. He must have fired his gun thinking they are kidnappers or killers. You see, when there is insecurity, the priest, they don't think far. He was thinking that these are kidnappers, coming for him, not knowing that these are just young boys. Imagine. You see what insecurity have caused in this country. You all, thank you very much for always listening and watching. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain for now. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.